once you punch him, he's just gonna punch you immediately. Hey, this is Chris. Hopefully everyone is having an awesome day. And today, I will be showcasing the Just Enough Golems mod, which adds in 3 new awesome golems. So the first golem we have is the plant golem, which is a tiny farming peasant. And I know it's a little bit mean, but the only thing on his brain is farming. And you make him by using the precious mossy cobblestone. And the way you craft the precious mossy cobblestone is with 1 diamond and 4 mossy cobblestones. And I promise you this guy is actually precious, so I actually feel a little bit bad about calling him a farming peasant, but here he is. And now I'm just gonna place some carrots over here, and he's just gonna go after them so they can be within 60 blocks of him, which is actually pretty great since he can just go anywhere he wants and yeah, plant wherever he wants to. So now he's just gonna come over here with those tiny legs, and now let's just wait for him to use those tiny legs to go back to where he needs to plant stuff. So he has found a piece of land within 60 blocks of him, and now he's just gonna start planting carrots. And unfortunately, this guy won't actually harvest them. And yeah, in the future, you won't have to throw the carrots. You can just have a chest. And you know what? I'm gonna speak about that later on, since he is escaping, and I'm gonna punish him by removing his carrots. So I'm just gonna shift right click, and here we go. And you know what? He was gonna do his job anyway. And by the way, this guy does have 15 health, but that doesn't really matter since he's not gonna get attacked by any hostile mobs, because then they probably know that he's so unimportant. And the only way he can really get damage is from some unforeseen circumstance, or you know, just punching him in the face. So the next thing we have is the Mossy Observer, and I know this guy is obviously not a golem, but he is one of their family members. Shut up, cat! Yeah, I know I'm being a little bit mean today, but the way you craft the Mossy Observer is with 1 precious mossy cobblestone at the bottom, 3 mossy cobblestones, and 1 observer. And this guy will work exactly like a normal observer, and you can place it however you want, except it has a few other things. Is everything trying to interrupt me? And I'm gonna show you what they do by going in here to my overly complicated auto farm. And yeah, that was one of Horsican's idea. It's actually a little bit hilarious. And now let me just go in here. We're just gonna fertilize this right here, and you're gonna see that the Mossy Observer has sent a redstone signal across through the back, and then activated this piston right up here. And I did put this barrel right here, since eventually they are gonna be able to access inventories just to get the things to plant. They won't actually be able to pick up the wheat and bring it over here, but here is the redstone contraption behind it. So yeah, it is pretty simple. A simple-brained creature that doesn't know redstone like me was able to build it, so I guess everyone else can build it too. So now I'm gonna teach you how to make a magmatic golem, and it's by killing those dudes over there, and you're gonna be able to make an exact replica, but for now they're just gonna be standing there menacingly. And now let's just murder one of these dudes. And there's also another method, but this is the fun method, so we're just gonna attract the attention of one of them. Okay, you know what? I didn't want multiple of them. But you know what? Okay, there we go. So we have 1 over here, and let's just destroy this dude. And I'm so bad. Even if it's been years since the combat update, apparently I still have trouble getting used to swords. But let's just destroy a few more of these dudes. And you can see that I've already gotten some of the shards, but I'm just trying not to die. So here we go. We have the Magmatic Golem shards. And yeah, I know they almost sound like I'm saying mathematical golem. And after you've obtained 9 magmatic obsidian shards, you will be able to make the magmatic obsidian. And yeah, I absolutely hate saying this, but the way you craft this is just by putting 9 magmatic obsidian shards, and it gives you 2 magmatic obsidians. And this is the other method I was talking about. So you can just grab some crying obsidian and shove a lava bucket into it, and you should be able to get the same results. But now, let's actually build this guy. So we're just gonna place the magmatic obsidian, we're gonna place the pumpkin, and here we have this tiny dude, and he has been tamed immediately because yeah, we recreated him, and he's thankful. But the only way you can activate him is just by right-clicking with a blaze rod, or you can just right-click again and kill him. But we're just gonna right-click right here, and now let's just give this guy a weapon, and we're just gonna spawn in the pillager. So pillager, shoot me across the face. so he's not gonna do absolutely anything because his brain is too small to even comprehend I'm being attacked. And wait, did I just punch the dude? I was supposed to punch the pillager. Kill him now. And yes, just as I was saying that he had a small brain. And you can also give this dude an axe. So I'm just gonna shift, right click and remove his sword. And now I'm just gonna give him an axe. And there is something else that I wanted to show you. So they're actually resistant to lava since, yeah, they are made of lava. So the pillager's just gonna take a nice lava bath. Okay, he didn't realize on time. So I'm just gonna shove him in. And yeah, he can't actually swim. So he's just gonna be standing there at the bottom of the lava lake. So yeah, that's actually pretty funny. So the only way is to just get him to attack something, or you can just swim after him. But I just like putting something outside so he can attack. There we go, you did a good job, sir. And there are a few things that I forgot to mention, and one of them is that he can actually teleport after you. I don't know why I made myself suffer so much earlier, but anyway, I'm just gonna walk up to this dude and start smacking him with a sword. Please don't kill me, dude. And now I'm just gonna right click on him with the Magmatic Obsidian, and you should hear and see that he is being repaired, and now he's fully repaired. I did not know that. Apparently, if you just right click, you can just remove it so you don't have to shift. And the final golem is the Enraged Magmatic Golem, and he is absolutely my favorite golem since he just make this tiny dude into the buffest golem you've ever seen. And first, we'll need to start with the Magmatic Charm. So this is basically the steroids you're gonna use, and it's so hard speaking while congested. But the way you craft this is with 4 fire charges and 1 netherite ingot, and then we're just gonna move on to the Magmatic Pendant. And yes, I'm still having trouble pronouncing this, but the way you craft this is with 5 magmatic obsidian shards and 1 magmatic charm. And this is what you need to actually make him a buff dude. And then you'll need the nether core. Since he is much more powerful, you need something very powerful to power it. And the way you craft this is with a bunch of expensive materials. So you'll need 1 block of gold, 2 nether stars, 1 netherite ingot, and 5 magmatic obsidian shards. And then later you'll need this right here, which is the charging table, so you can actually charge the star. And the way you craft this is with 4 magmatic obsidians, 1 nether star, and 4 netherite ingots. And now it's time for you to turn buff, dude. So I'm just gonna drag him over here, and dude, I'm about to give you your steroids. So all you want to do is just right click with this, and it's just gonna create a massive explosion. And wait, why did I walk into the flames? I'm an absolute idiot sometimes. Alright, so I'm finally back. I still don't know why he stepped into the fire, but here he is. He's just down here, but he's actually crippled right now since he doesn't have the power source he needs. So you can just see that his fists are in the ground and he's just laying like this. So let's just uncripple him by giving him this nether's core. And here we go. He has finally awoken. And this dude is absolutely buff. And here we go. He has teleported out. So you can see how good this dude looks. Just look at him. He looks so strong. There's so many muscles here. This is sounding weird. So it's time for him to battle. So I'm just gonna place down a Ravager, and he's just gonna use 2 moves. So he's just gonna use the spike move, and he's also just gonna yeet him very, very far away. So as you can see, he is actually really, really powerful. And yeah, that was actually pretty quick. And there's something else you should know. So you can just right click on his chest, and it should deactivate him. And you can also shift right click so it won't follow you, and he'll just be a regular golem. So as you can see, he's just gonna stay over here, and he's not gonna do absolutely anything because you're no longer his boss. And yes, even though if he's deactivated, he's still gonna get attacked. So I'm just gonna place down the Ravager, and as you can see, he's attacking him in his sleep, and I'm just gonna wake this dude up because, yeah, that is absolutely unfair. And by the way, one thing that I forgot to mention is you can actually repair this dude, so you can do it exactly like the other smaller boy, and you can just give him Magmatic Obsidian, and here we go, we have finally repaired him. Also, one thing that he should be aware of once he's in his golem state is once you punch him, he's just gonna punch you immediately. And yeah, I was in normal difficulty. He's absolutely a beast, isn't he? And you may have noticed that the nether core does have some charge, so this will last about 3 hours, and eventually it's just gonna turn this color. And yes, I can confirm it's almost about 3 hours. I'm just gonna remove it from in, and you can see that it's completely drained of its power. So all I'm gonna do is just put the charging table right over here, and now I'm just gonna fill it up with lava. So here we go, we're filling it with lava, and now I'm just gonna insert it in here, and you can see that starting to charge. So it just looks so cool. Just look at the animation. I absolutely love the animation. Alright, so it's done charging, and you'll know because you'll see all of these particles. So all you want to do is just right click and then just feed it back to your golem, and he should be just like new. Alright, dude, just a little bit further so you can flex those big muscles for the outro. Bros, no. Oh no, they're fighting. Horsican, is this your fault?
Yeah, it kind of is.
Of course it was you, but how the frick did you even make them fight each other?
Well, I kind of told one of them they had bigger muscles, and they just started fighting.
Horsican, you should tell two bodybuilders that one is bigger than the other. That never goes okay. But anyway, I think I'm just gonna end the video here, and we can see these two dudes fighting. And you know what? Let's actually add someone else to the fight. So here we go. Now 3 of them. So that was it for today's video. I'm sorry if this video was a little bit off. I've been congested, and yeah, it's eventually gonna go away soon because yeah, I'm already gonna take medications for that. Yeah, I should probably stop talking about my personal things. So don't forget to burn that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. If you happen to be enjoying my videos, let's try to get to 30 likes, or else these buff golems are gonna fight in your neighborhood. And yeah, but that's actually pretty funny. It's just stuck in the corner. And don't forget to have an awesome day or night. And see you all later. Bye!